I am speechless. Xavien Howard just announced retirement after the game against the Rams. Now, of course, we knew something was up because he was on the injury report list for personal reasons, but I thought he was going to come back. But it found out that he just retired. Now, of course, he's battled injuries throughout his career. He had a prime where he was pretty much one of the best corners in the league. But with age and playing one of the toughest positions, it can be a lot. And he wound up leaving this message for Colts fans, Dolphins fans. He wound up retiring. So, I mean, best of wishes to Xavier Howard. Post NFL career. Oh, I don't know what the Colts are going to do at this point, but Edwards looks like he's going to get his get another role after his standout game last week. It looked like he might get a chance to actually get more time on the field. He played pretty good, so it's going to be interesting to see what the Colts do at the cornerback position. But Xavier Howard said, throughout my career, I've always played football for the love of the sport. I enjoy everything that came with being a part of the NFL. It was my passion for the game that drove me. I love and appreciate the Miami Dolphins for drafting me and giving me a chance to play pro football. I cannot thank the Indianapolis Colts for letting me continue. I can't thank. I cannot thank the Indianapolis Colts enough for letting me continue to live out my dream, but my dream has not changed. I've been getting closer to God and asking that He directs my path. I'm a man of faith, and I believe wholeheartedly that He doesn't make mistakes. He has led me to end in my career. I'm now putting God and my priorities first. When I was away from the game in 2024, I fell in love with taking my kids to school, doing activities with them, and watching them grow up. Up to that point, I have always put my family after football. I'm no longer willing to do so. So today I'm retiring from the National Football League. My purpose has been fulfilled in the sport, but my kids are more important to me than football. I've had a hell of a career, and even though it's ending in a unique way, I'm cool with that because for once I'm putting my family first, and I'm proud and excited about that decision. Congrats to him, for finding God and, putting his family first and becoming a family man, do what he loves. That's what it is. That's what it's all about at the end of the day, doing what you love, having that passion, finding your goals and dreams of what you want to do in life, and just going with it. And I love that for Xavier Howard. He was one of the top corners in the league back in the day. He had a nice, good run, in his prime. Man. He was one of those dogs. But like I said, it fell short towards the end of his career, with battling injuries, trying to come back. Got a chance in Indianapolis, and it just didn't pan out to what it wanted to be. It is what it is at the end of the day. Like I said, as long as he's happy and he's doing what he loves, it is what it is. Colts fans, I'm pretty sure, are rejoicing with this news because of, his stint in Indianapolis and how it looked. Some people wanted him gone before then. So it is what it is at the end of the day. Like I said, I have no hard feelings towards him and his decision. I wish him the best. I did like Xavier Howard while he was in the league. So it's going to be interesting to see where the Colts go from here in the direction. I know a lot of people talking about Stephon Gilmore still in free agency. There's a lot of people available. Even with the trade deadline coming up, the Colts still have a chance to make a move to do something. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do from here on out. It's going to be interesting. But like I said, best of luck to Xavier Howard and what he does. It is what it is at the end of the day. Colts, you're on the clock. Make a decision. So we'll find out what they're going to do moving forward. And the game is around the corner. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do before game time. Until next time, this is Culture Shock, and this is Breaking News. You guys have a good one.